Hello, welcome to BK's Orientation. My name's Laura Lee Kenny, and I'm here today to run through the slides for you to give you a little bit more introduction to BK for Be Connected. We shorten it sometimes because it's longer to say. Now, most of yous that are here right now are just free members. You started off and it's like, okay, what do I do now? I'm not quite understanding. My friend said to come over here and check this out. And you put in your name, an email, and you picked your own password. And you hit send, and you didn't finish off the questionnaires, which it takes all of 5 minutes, but sometimes you're doing something else, and we understand that. You can always come back and answer the questions later. So, to set up your profile. So this is how we are going to introduce the platform to you on a much more detailed level. So, we'll start going through some slides here. And the first slide I'm showing you is about some of the different aspects, the characteristics, the wonderful benefits of being here on Be Connected. As you can see, we've got HD video conferencing, and that means that it's taped in 1080, which makes it super fast for the downloads and the downloads process. We have a broadcasting system, and we go out to 5 different platforms, the 5 that you pick. We create daily posts, we create unlimited groups, and we create instant leads. Now, those are some wonderful benefits to hear. And what we'll do now is go in a little bit more detail in each one. I just commented that those were the 5 things right now. So the first slide we're going to talk about is the video conferencing. Okay, here it is. This is what we're on right now, is the video conferencing platform. And as you can see, we have now it's updated that you can have up to 3,000 webinar attendees. You've got clickable sales links, recordings are almost instantly, and streamed to 5 different platforms. Is that something that interests you? I'm sure it is. Most people, they love to know that they have the ability to do that, whether they do it all the time or not. But let's go into a little bit more detail on the broadcasting and replay. All Be Connected members can attend. When you post and host a show, a webinar, a training, whatever, if it's set up as public, everybody can see it and attend it. They're going to register for it, and then they'll be able to come in live and ask questions. You can get, while you're on the conferencing part of it itself, when people type in their names, you can click on them and instantly it'll take you to it'll pop up in another window, but it'll let you connect to those people instantly. The show is seen on the dashboard to all the members. And we all know how frustrating it is when we put all this work and effort into presenting on a show, and other platforms only allow 3 to 5% of our friends to see what we've posted about. That's extremely frustrating for that to happen. That is so different. When I had heard about Be Connected and it said that everybody could see your post in the B feed, I didn't even understand that they could see the post about the shows that you were planning. That that was an extra bonus for me when I got there to see that part of it. But I was super excited because we all know how frustrating it is. We put all this work and effort, and sometimes you don't have a month to do ads for something coming up. So you don't have time for a lot of people to see it and click on it and register it. But anyway, that's a super bonus thing for Be Connected, that everybody gets to see it. Now, let's talk about the organic lead posting. Now, as you can see in this picture here, it happens to show what we call the B feed. It's our dashboard. And in the center, just like any other platform, you can see what people post. You can like it, um, make comments, decide to follow them if you want, and you can simply click on their names and connect with them, just like you can on any other platform. We want to make it simple and easy here. Now, the next part is setting up groups, and I'll just quickly show you the little slide here. Now, we can have as many public and private groups as we want. Now, this is a paid feature, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But it's wonderful because sometimes when you want it to be private, when you want to have an event that is a paid event or a group that is also paid, you don't want everybody to come into it. But a lot of times, most of our groups are public. People can search the entire membership. You can invite new members when an affiliate coded link. That's a cool thing. And a group video channel for public or private video viewings when they want to watch the replays. That's really cool to have that. And then we have another section called the connection generator. And what we're always looking for in business, because this is a business platform, we're looking to generate new leads, get new connections of people. And BeeKonnected has invested into an AI product because we all know about AI now. It's not the big secret that it was for a lot of years. But anyway, we have the ability here to find and be found in the entire database. So you just click on, because you were smart and you filled out your profile, and we'll talk again about that in a moment, it will automatically pop up 6 perfect members for you based on the criteria that you told them that you wanted. You were looking for people that were like-minded in the same maybe work industry, or you were looking for, in my case, I'm looking for small business owners that need help in setting up their business, how to run their business more effectively, efficiently. So it knows based on the information you gave. Also has a 5-star rating and testimonial that you can view for all the people. You get a chance, and that's really important because a lot of these people will be new to you. So it's nice to know what other people think of them. And there's an advanced search for speaking opportunities, specific search for extra target audience. And that's in the part that is the paid version. But sometimes it's wonderful where I can say, I'm looking for local connections. So I could put in my province or my city or town so that it's locally. You're looking for people in that category. Maybe it's just people in North America, or maybe it's just in your country. Maybe it's European people, Australian people. We have all kinds of people because this is a global company. So you can always decide what category of location you're looking for or the type of industry that they're in. Now, I'm just going to go on here when my wonderful trusty clicker will work for me. Here we go. Now, I'm going to go over the 3 different choices that you have right now, and I'll give you a little surprise later. But anyway, we'll start off with these 3 to pick options. Which one is right for you right now? And it may change as time goes along. The majority of people that come to BeeKonnected looks at the memberships, and they come in first as free. And technically, you have to do that in order to move up. But they stay there at free. But the amazing things that you get for benefits being a free member, and congratulations for being here, is that unlike many other platforms, you can have 100 attendees. A lot of people starting out in their new business, they only have a few people. So they don't need to be paying for a package where they have thousands of a potential for people coming in. However, um, to be able to have more than 1 or 2 or a handful, they have 100 attendees that can come in. You have a duration to make your videos for up to 90 minutes. Each session that you do can be 90 minutes. And we know that's more than double of what one of our competitors is right now, that it's only 40 minutes. And most of the time when you're trying to get to know one another or you're attempting to do a training, a lot of times you need more than 40 minutes. In fact, they know that the average is 50 some minutes. And that's one of the reasons they went down. Their free package was down to 40 minutes, that most people would then upgrade to take a different package itself. But anyway, there's lots of benefits here with our free program to start with. And you can post and chat. You can use the connection generator. You can join as many groups and shows as you want in addition. Now, let's go over to the pro membership. And this is best for professionals starting out when their business is smaller. And here it's only $19.95 per month. And what do you get for that? All that you get from the free, plus now you can have up to 200 attendees. You can stream up to 5 different platforms at once if you choose to, whatever 5 you choose. I know I was watching one of my mentors, John Lee, do a presentation, and he stuck up how he did his posting, and he held 3 phones in his hand plus his computer that he was taping on, and he had them all set up so that he didn't have to keep doing them over and over again, but he had to hold 3 other devices. You can also do StreamYard, which is an extra cost for it in addition. But that was one of the ways that he did it. And I remember him showing me that. And I thought, how many people have three phones that they can do that on? But anyway, now you have unlimited duration. And you've got custom branding, because that's a big deal to do custom branding for $20 a month. It's hard to believe that we have that ability. And you have call to actions going on. You have public and private groups. 100% of the groups receive your info when you make comments in your post. People know that they did, and you receive notification on that. You can connect with more speaking opportunities. You have your organic lead generations in there also. So there's a lot to be said about the pro package. And when you do that, you're able to get some different links up top, like advertising links in addition, so that you can have people click on it to either buy a product or go to a location, or it could be a landing page, whatever it is that you would like to do with that. Now, the next step up is our platinum package. And you can have your platinum package in itself, but there's one little extra thing besides all the wonderful goodies. But I'll go over again some of the goodies that you get with the platinum. You can have up to 3,000 people attend an event. You can, oh my gosh, this is so hard to believe, that all of a sudden you have 100 gigabytes of storage. And let me tell you, that is very costly on any other platform. 100 gigabytes. It's amazing that we have that. You can post and do webinars, meetings, presentations. You're able to you set up groups, public and private again. You can use the connection generator. You can monetize. This is the section that you have to be in order to be able to click on as a bonus, and you're able to be part of the affiliate partners so that you can monetize your following. When I first heard about this, I was like, might not be that big a deal, but it's turned out to be a big deal. And also on the replays, you have what they call hot buttons, so that people can still click on to your trainings, whether it's a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. If that program still exists, you can still have those hot buttons going there. Now, once you're doing that part of it, now also, there's a little spot that you click off and you say, I want to be an affiliate. It does not cost you any more money whatsoever to be an affiliate. But we have to have that section by law because some people say, no, I just want to use the platform. I'm happy to pay $50 a month. No big deal because that's a steal in itself these days. That and they're doing more private things. I don't know why somebody wouldn't want to get paid for a referral, but that's their choice. So that's why we have a little box for them to tick off. And there's a little bit of requirements to continue on that affiliate platform, but it's very, very minor, very minor. Anybody can do it. Now, how does BeeKonnected measure up compared to some of the competitors? And we're going to show you a list, and you'll be so surprised at this list. Now, we have all the advantages and benefits that we have for BeeKonnected on the left-hand side. And right now, the most expensive platform to use all of this is $49.95 a month. Amazing. 3,000 people, 100 gigabytes of storage, up to 5, streaming to 5 different platforms, plus all of this other goodies down here where you can do custom branding, connections, replays. It's just wonderful. Now, if we were to ask Zoom, one of the competitors, if they could match, if they could do all the things that we have at BeeKonnected, what would their price be? And they only have streaming up to 1,000 people, but it's $355 a month. And you get 5 gigabytes of storage and you can stream to one platform. But it doesn't, it only has one of the other. We have large event and webinar settings. The rest, they don't even have those extra goodies. We went to go to benefits, which I had to use when I was in financial planning. We used go to webinars because we weren't allowed to use Zoom because Zoom was not safe enough because it was financial information. But it's $200 a month. And again, only 1,000 people. They have 3 gigabytes, whoopee. It does stream up to more platforms. But again, they don't have all of these other goodies to go along with it. Now, when you're using these 2 other platforms, you need to have StreamYard in addition, which is an additional $50 a month, or you could use StreamYard on its own. Now, it only streams to 250 people. And let me tell you, when I was using StreamYard with other people, you could only have 9 people at a time because a lot of businesses, if you want a lot of people showing up in your group, guess what? You have to pay a lot more to have the ability to do that. And so a lot of small businesses couldn't do it. So people will have to go out and come back in if they wanted to be part of it. Now we've got a yellow arrow here and it says, refer to platinum memberships to receive 50% discount. So we'll talk about that part in a minute also. Because as much as we love the pricing it's here, if you're able to find a way to have an even cheaper price, that cuts down on the bottom line that you end up with more money in your pocket. Now, I said that we might have some extra special treats coming up. And right now, this is coming soon. Premium content, a platform to sell more. Now, what does that mean? Now, are you a coach, an instructor, a teacher? Do you have programs that you want to sell? Do you have trainings that you want to deliver? Do you have a podcast that you want to host on here? You're going to be able to do that in addition. So we're really excited so that you have people, they come into one spot, one email and password to connect to all of these different things instead of a password and a connection for each and every one of them. We don't need all of that extra challenge. That's for sure. Now, remember I said, how would you like to receive a 50% discount? Oh, it's so simple. It really is. Do you have 2 friends? I am sure you do. Most people have many friends, and we love to tell our friends about things that we love that are important to us and what we enjoyed. So you tell 2 friends about this amazing platform and they come in and they click on and be a platinum member themselves, guess what? Now your $49.95 a month is cut in half and it's $24.95 a month. They'll probably tell their two friends of this house and they will get theirs lowered in addition because we love to share great knowledge, great finds that we have for one another. So when everything in life is going up, oh my goodness, it's nice to know that there is something that's you can even save on something. Now, next thing we're going to do 3 quick setups. Now, you're already a member here, a free member, and maybe more. Sometimes people come into these trainings because they want to hear a little bit more. So you go to your login, you go to the URL and go to your login. And remember, all you have to do is put your email address in and the password that you set up yourself. And then that takes you over to the dashboard here. Okay. And when we're on the dashboard, what we're going to do is go to the first basic setup is the basic profile. Now, in the basic profile, I'll take it off for a second. We're going to talk about you. You are the expert on you, as my son said last night. That was so cute. We should be the expert on us. And we want to give BeeKonnected information about us so that they can match us up, use the algorithm, the AI algorithm, and get new acquaintances for us to connect with, because that's what it's about. So here, you take that little diamond at the top, the last one, it says me, the me tab. Then you go down a little bit farther, I believe it's the third one, and it says basic profile. You click on that, and then it takes you over to set up the About Me profile. Now, here it's showing an example of one that's already done. When you get yours, it'll be blank. It'll be grayed out. There won't be a picture there. There won't be a banner. But as you can see, the arrow, the yellow arrow, clicks on down and it says the word select. So you select that, and then you'll go into your computer somewhere that you have downloaded or uploaded a picture of yourself. Now, we like to see pictures of people in this part so we know what they look like. Most of the time, they're a good picture of us. There's days when we dress up better than others, but we love to see pictures of people, not their dogs or their cats or their grandchildren, but of you. And now, do you want to do a logo for your company? That's where the banner comes in. Right now, we're seeing Ms. Hoffman's banner for as the CEO and co-founder of BeeKonnected and her profile picture. That's pretty easy to do. Now, the next one, plus you answer the questions in there in addition. The next one is the Be Virtual setup. Now, this is a little bit more detailed, but if you want to use the video broadcasting part of it here, you have to set up your Be Virtual. And some of it's set up for you already as you set up, as you signed in. The first part of it, you will see that it has your name .BeeKonnected /meeting, or in the second one, it's /webinar. These both take you can copy that. They both take you to the same location. But if you're doing something that is more business-like, you want to send somebody that says a webinar, like a link that says webinar. It lets them know that this is more of a business platform as opposed to a meeting that you're hosting with them. Now, a little farther down, you will see that it tells you the name of your room. Now, we suggest that starting out, people just leave their name in there. So that it's easier to find and people know where they're going to. Now, some people choose to have their business name set up in that. That's their choice, but we suggest you use your name and leave it there. Now, the very first time, and you can go here, you can see it, it'll show it. It's hard for you to see it right now because it's too small a screen to be able to see this. We do realize that. But You can even click on it and test it from here. It'll pop up into a new window for you to see. Now, if you scroll down a little bit farther, you can see that we can change the background image inside of our room to whatever you would like it to be. And this is really wonderful because this comes into the branding. Some people have beautiful blues, some are reds, some are yellows, some are purple, some are black and gold. It is whatever coloring you've set up for your own branding, which makes it so lovely for other people to see. Now, a little bit farther down, when you scroll down that page, you'll see that you can set up or change the profile picture if you want to inside of here. I just have it set up that it automatically uses the knows to use my profile picture. But anytime you want, you can change these. And you're not seeing it that easily. I hope you're seeing my cursor here. Below that, you see a little tiny yellow square. And there, that's part of the tab that it shows. And we can put wording in there. We can have the wordings that says connect with me or join me or whatever it is, register, whatever it is you want it to say. And it can be in different colors. It could be white or black or whatever color you want it to be. So those are customizable. And when you scroll down a little bit farther, there will be another icon for you. And it could be that you want people to go and click onto a group. So again, you can put the picture in, you can type and decide what to name it. You can change the coloring if you wish. But the most important thing on this page is that little save button at the bottom. Every time you make a change in here, and sometimes it takes up to 10 minutes for it to be activated when it goes over to the room for you to be able to see. So that's pretty cool that you can go in there and change all of that. You can change it every meeting you do because lots of us sell different types or present different types of events. They're not always the same. So it's nice that it's interchangeable and done very fast. Now, our next thing that I want to teach you how to do is set up a post. Now, this is what so many people are used to doing. Now, on here, you click on and you're on the dashboard, the homepage, whatever it is you like to call it, and it'll say create post. You click on that little tab there, and up will pop a pop-up button. Now, inside of this, there's a link that you can put an image or video or both. Now, the image needs to be a certain size, and it'll tell you right on it the size of it. Usually it's like 500 by 500. They're not big images that you can put on there. The video needs to be under 59 seconds or below. That's it. And you can tell a lot about what it is that you're wanting to say in that 59 seconds. When I started recording myself and doing things, I was shocked at how much information I could get out there. So that's the first part of that. The next part, it says you want to add your URL. Do you want to set up a link so that rather than having this great big long link to connect to something, and if they copied and paste, they might miss a character, and then that wouldn't take them anywhere. So you can click on to, it looks like a chain link or an affinity symbol. You click on it, and then up will pop another little button, a little box, and inside of it here, you paste the URL. Now, automatically it has HTTP semicolon 2/. Now, if you have a secure link, you want to remove that and put it all in with the letter S so that it goes to a secure site. So watch that you do that. Also inside of here, you can name the little box that it's going to show up. You could say, click here, register now, come join us, whatever it is that you want to put. And then there's a little tiny box below that you can click off so that when that pops up for the people, well, first thing you have to, of course, upload that to it, right, to save there, or it says insert, actually is what it says. Okay. And then once you do that, that'll go away. And then below it says click here. That's what the person typed in. Now, just below that area, you can type all kinds of information about the event that you're talking about, or just the post that you're doing. It might not even be an event, so you don't have to use that link. Up top, there's space too, and that could be like a header area, and you can post something there. You can make very detailed, like really quick, and say, uh, today's event is the event is Tuesday at 10 o'clock a.m. And also put the date on it. Come down below and you give more detail. It's up to you how you want to do that. And then make sure you hit the yellow upload button at the end so that we it will automatically go together and up it will pop. Now there's another little spot in there. If we'll do in another training, anytime you post like that, you go back and see the post that you did before. Because sometimes you want to edit it and you're just like, oh, I didn't do that quite right. The time has changed, or I wasn't clear on the day. So you can always go back to them, find them. You go under your name. There's a little box that says my edits, like my post. You put a check mark in it, and then up they'll all pop, and you can go scroll through it, which is really nice. Now, sometimes we have certain questions, and we've had a question that was sent in ahead of time about here. And the question was, is it really true that for $49.95 you can have the platinum package where you get up to 3,000 attendees, 100 gigabytes of storage, clickable links, set up my own video as an example, my own shows, my own podcast, my I just it just doesn't seem possible in this day and age for all of that to be part of the package. Well, that is definitely a true statement. But remember, if you refer to friends, instead of 49.95, now it's cut in half and it's 24.95. So, yes, indeed, it is fabulous value for your money. Now, I would like to go through some action steps here that I would like you to do, and they're simple and easy. I'm going to suggest you invite, connect, and save. Now, what do we mean by that? We would like you to go to the Me tab. Remember, it's the last one on the top right. And the very first section says shareable links. You click on that, you scroll down, and you can copy the link, and you can that's your affiliate link. You can share that with other people. And when they join, they're now under you. And on another training, I'll show you how to see the people that are there. But first, in order for it to show you things, you have to be an affiliate. They might already be placed under you, but you may not be able to see it. So we'll cover that on another day, but I'd like you to do that and enjoy a discount. The next step is come say hello inside my groups and see different people, chat with them, make comments, because people are wonderful. They'll want to reach out to different people because again, this is a business platform. You can take in order to find it, you go to groups and go down to group chats. And when you do that, it'll tell you how many messages that you haven't seen since the last time you were there. And it'll have on the left, it'll show all the groups, and it'll be blue telling you that there's a chat that you haven't seen. You come in here and you're reading the chats and you're like, oh, Joanne Brooks, look what she's done. I really like what she's done. Click on her name. Up will pop in a new window for you to go look later and connect with her. It doesn't pop up right on this page, but it'll pop up in a new window. So Really cool. Easy to connect with people. Now, another thing, I'd like you to come chat with me. Check Come send me an individual message, a question, share your wonderful knowledge with me. Let us get to know one another. That's how easy it is and simple it is to be part of this platform, to get things set up, to get connected with people. We like to say and be connected, be seen, be heard, be found. So you need to fill out your profile for people to find you. And trust me, if you've got your profile set up on other platforms, it's copy and paste and click in. It really, and anytime you want to change your pictures or anything along that line, you can come back and do it and change it anytime you want. If you're a paid member and you want to set up other groups for for whatever division of your business that would interest specific people, because as an example, I do some AI training and chat GPT. Not everybody is interested in it. So I have a separate group for people to come chat there. I have the podcast group. I have my training group. I actually have, I think, 6 different groups, plus the groups that I'm also co-leaders in. So there can be lots of activity on here for you. We thank you very much for your time. Don't just socialize your group, monetize it, is what we love to say here. And I have a saying that I like to say is, have a great day and a better tomorrow. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Be Connected.